Hey, Diamonds, what's going on? So I have finished my binge watching Fake Profile, and I just finished episodes 9 and 10. Now, at this point, right, Camilla decides she gonna have a change of heart because she don't want to do this shit no more. All this scheming and scamming and all of that. So she decides to go over to Angela's house to have a talk with her, right? So she go over Angela's house and Angela open the door. And at this point, Angela like, damn, I'm sick of this bitch. Like, what do you want? And so she trying to tell her everything that the father had done, right? Because he didn't set up so much shit, just like he hired the waiter to seduce Adrian to break him and Chris up. Come to find out, the waiter now wants to get rid of Chris and get married to Adrian. So he didn't set it up to where it looked like, what's his name? It looked like Chris is back on drugs. He set drugs up when he was having another threesome with them and shit. They had like a orgy and shit. He put the drugs in there for Adrian to find. He set up an OnlyFans and used pictures and shit and edited and photoshopped it to make it look like Chris was back on OnlyFans smashing other men and shit. So him and Adrian and broke up, but he want to get married to him, right? Because see, the reason why the father is doing all of this shit is because he don't want Adrian and Chris together. Right, so that's why the waiter is in the picture. And he don't want Angela and Miguel together. That's why Camilla was brought into this. Do you understand me? This father, then he gonna try to play the victim and say, well, I did all this shit because I got a tumor and I got 3 months to live. So you causing all this hell because you got a tumor and 3 months to live? So with that being said, so Camilla went over there to tell Angel all of this, right? Angela was like, I'm not Angela or Angel, whatever, right? Angela was like, I don't want to hear none of this shit. I'm sick of you and I'm about to beat your ass. So they get the tussling and shit and, doing all that white girl pulling hair and swinging body, all that shit, right? So she stabbed Camilla and think Camilla is dead. So she think Camilla dead. She called Miguel up and be like, hey, I just killed your mistress. You sad bitch. I'm going to need you to come over here and help me get rid of this bitch because I'm not going to jail, right? He come over there to roll Camilla's body up in the carpet to get rid of her. But he sees that she's still alive. So she whispers to him like, shh, don't say shit. Just wrap me up, pretend I'm dead. So he like, okay, cool. Wrap her up, take her somewhere. But he really took her to some type of house, and tuck her ass away. But Tina, that bitch found her, right? But she still managed to escape and her pretend husband, David, then picked her ass up. But Angela don't know none of this shit, right? So with that being said, Angela and Miguel going back and forth because, Miguel was like, it's time for you to pay for your consequences. You done killed this bitch, Camilla. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about to turn you into the cops. And so, Angela was like, well, wait a minute. We supposed to be faking it till we, to the end and, make people think we back together and reconcile. But now you finna take me to the cops. She took the steering wheel and shit, right? Crashed the goddamn car. Miguel is allegedly dead. They have a memorial service for him and every goddamn thing, but what nobody found. Child, that's how you know he coming back, right? So she had his car accident, have a funeral, and all of this shit. Well, she goes home, and guess who pops up? Camilla. And Angel like, bitch, I thought I killed you. And Camilla was like, no, I ain't dead, bitch. Right? So they get into it and shit. Who pops up behind Camilla? Miguel, because he didn't die in the car crash. He survived, child. Okay, damn it. So they had this little back and forth and they arguing and shit. And so, Miguel like, listen, the reason why, your father doing all of this shit, he don't want me and you together, right? He want us to get a goddamn divorce, right? And the reason why he really don't want Adrian with Chris is because Chris and Adrian are stepbrothers, child. You mean to tell me this goddamn Chris this Adrian been sleeping with his half-brother Chris because they got 2 different mamas, and Pedro was mad because he was cheating on his wife, which was Adrian and Angela's mama, and the bitch got pregnant, so he didn't... Do you understand how good this shit was? So that's why he didn't even want them together, because they brothers. They was screwing each other and they was related. So somehow... Angela tussled with the gun, shot her daddy, killed his ass, shot Camilla up to the point she went to the hospital and got rehabilitated. So at this point, Angela is in jail. Adrian is trying to figure out and get over the fact that he slept with his brother this whole time and was about to marry his brother. So he feeling some type of way and don't want to mess with her. Right? The daddy dead. Child, this was so good. Then you got Camilla. She went into rehabilitation. Her and David still together. He goes to Vegas and she back doing her one-woman show all the while to find out that she's still creeping and crawling with that goddamn Miguel and told him don't say nothing. Yeah. If it's a second season, I'm going to watch this. It was too many episodes, though. 10, but it was good. And if this come out for another second season, I'm watching.